Ah, the Hunger Games. So another amazing saga has come to an end, and to celebrate the ending of Katniss's adventures, we're gonna take a look at her dolls today. So for Mockingjay Part 2, it consists of three dolls, that is Peeta, Gale, and Katniss herself, which is oddly enough, they decided to skip Part 1 altogether and move on to Part 2. So I'm gonna talk about that later, how they could have done differently. I got all three of them on Amazon for $24.99 each, and they are a part of the Barbie Collector Black Label line, just like the other movie-based dolls like the Twilight and the Divergent series. And the boxes are nicely detailed, so on one side you have the name of the movie, and on the other side it has a full body picture of the character. And on the back, it features the Mockingjay bird and explains a little bit about the movie. When you put all the sides together, it looks pretty awesome. And it features the Mockingjay bird again on the top. On the lower front of the box, it features a close-up portrait of the character again, along with the name of the movie and the particular character's name. So, taking a look at the boys are nicely detailed as well. Their face sculpts are amazing. They do resemble like Liam Hemsworth and Josh Hutcherson in a doll-like way, of course. So Peeta and Gale pretty much shares the same outfit. They're exactly the same except the fact that Gale comes with his crossbow while Peter doesn't come with anything, which is a shame because they should have given him a gun because he did hold a gun at one point in the movie. So it would have been cool if he came with his weapon, but overall the boys are pretty awesome. Now moving on to Katniss, of course, she is the star, the girl on fire. So I did not get the Catching Fire doll. I want to, but I haven't got it yet. But I did get the first ever one. So looking at their boxes, the new one, the box size has decreased. And the design is pretty limited. It only has a window in the front, whereas the first one has a window on the front, on the side, and on the top as well, so you could view the doll in different angles without taking her out. But doll-wise, the first one looks like it's just a random Barbie, while this one looks very much like Katniss and Jennifer Lawrence herself. So here is Katniss out of the box in all her glory. So she comes with her stand, which is a very basic Barbie stand that holds it at the waist, and she also has her quiver and bow. And she also comes with a certificate of authenticity, which is pretty much like a little piece of paper because it doesn't say what number she is or how many they are made nor nothing like that. It just to prove that this doll is for Mattel. And a little interesting thing is that the piece holding her waist down in the box is an actual little piece of ribbon rather than just a plastic piece, so that's a really nice touch. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a part of her outfit or anything, but I tied it at her waist like a belt. Alright, so here is a close-up of Katniss as we finally move on to some actual video in the review. So her face paint is just gorgeous. I think she is the most accurate Katniss out of the three that they have made. Even right down to her expression, her stare, that determined look, because she doesn't have a lot of stuff to smile about in her life. So she got that expression and her attitude down there about her being focused on the mission, so it's gorgeous. And her hair is beautifully styled. It's not just like a really simple braid, it's really intricate, as you can see on the back. It even has like a little half-tied look on the top there, and also a really elaborate kind of a French braid or fishbone braid. I'm not very familiar with the braids. And she has a little curly side thingy on her side as well. So moving on to her outfits, her armor is very, very detailed. It's plastic, but it's molded and sculpted very nicely. It has her breastplate, her shoulder piece. So some of the straps are molded plastic, but some of them are actual elastic bands that hold down the armor on her body. And on the back, it features her wings as well, and the wings are removable and posable, so I will show you that later. And it's overall very, very awesome. Underneath, she has a simple black suit. So the top is a long sleeve black shirt, and it opens up in the middle at the front. And her pants are the same materials as well, and some of the pockets are just there for show, but the ones on the lower side are actual little pockets, but they're too tight to put anything in. And then she also has her knee pads that are removable with elastic straps, and topping everything down is her awesome, amazing looking boots. They are so futuristic like. And then of course she has her quiver with her bows, which is unfortunate as all the bows are molded together with the quiver, so you don't have any actual loose piece of arrow that you could pose her with. Now, on to the technicality part. So even though her armor is pretty awesome. It does kind of limit her movement, especially on the shoulders, as her shoulders cannot go that up high because of the shoulder piece blocking it. And another thing is that she has very basic kind of articulation. Like even like the fashionista Barbies have better articulation than her. There's just so she moves at the shoulders, the elbows, and the wrists, and the hips, knees, and that's it. So the knees are not the advanced type, it's the old type that kind of just like goes back and forth. It doesn't pivot for more action kind of poses. And her arms are so rigid it cannot even hold a pose like she's shooting the arrow. But anyway, she doesn't even have an actual arrow to shoot pose with, so it's fine. So overall, I think she is an amazing doll for the accuracy of the facial, the hairstyle, the outfit, and everything is on point. But I would give her a 4 out of 5 because of the major letdown of the articulation. Because even though she's a collector doll, I think Mattel is counting on the fact that most people will leave her in the box. But it's such a bummer for those who want to take her out and do all the action poses, because she is an action heroine after all, and it's such a shame that she doesn't have as much posability as a fashionista Barbie, or say like the new yoga Barbies, made to move Barbies. I think they should have given her that kind of body instead. Anyways, I guess that's it for my video, so I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, you can thumbs up and subscribe for more videos on my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at DisneyBoy21 for more photos. But right now, thank you so much, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye!